Everybody, it's Patrick of the Pitch Deck. We are at round 2 for the Game Master Pro Quest. We have John of Greentree here, and he is on Rhinar. So for us, we're going to still roll with the aggro package. I think I sided in... Okay, I didn't side in Tunic. I wasn't sure, couldn't remember, but there's on the off chance that you might get lucky and see combo early. And there's an opening, so there's not much you can do with the one block. So yeah, we'll just he rolls with scab skins. Here he rolls a 5, so he does have 2. So we go with a straight up. We have an intimidate, and we do see eye in our hand, so that's one of the things we want to go ahead and roll through. So we could cracked bobble. Go ahead and opt 2. I think it was a blue plus a spindle. So we'll go ahead and put that on top. And vanishes, so we see spindle. Go ahead and play it for 5. And then the other 2 cards in our hand is Lessons in Lava plus Chain Lightning. So he takes 5. I think we see 4 blues plus a wildfire. There's not much I can really do with this. It would be best just to save it. And I was actually kind of curious on what I can do next turn. I was also thinking about the possibility of pitching these 2 yellows, since I'm going to be intimidated anyways, towards the potion, and then just roll with the 3 blues on my turn, and then using the wildfire for arsenal. But I do like lesson in my hand as a possibility. But I think we keep it with wildfire being the opening hand, part of the opening hand that we get. We get intimidated. Lesson stays for us to block with, so we don't block with it. I was gonna block with chain. And then he intimidates the last one. So we take 7. A little chunk of change there, down to the teens now for my life total. We draw up wildfire in the potion. I think I probably did it slightly wrong in terms of the order. I could have probably overpitched to Kano and went with that potion to be out into on the arena, basically just get a free potion, but then I have 2 floating for no reason because I don't want chain in my hand during that turn. But I'm not really okay with having his life total so high right now. He did take 5, so he's at 35, so it's not too crazy. We just go ahead and do this Lesson in Lava. We still have a ocean in our hand that we could go with, and it's basically giving me an opening of what I could possibly do here. If he takes 4, if he takes 1, there's a lot of different opportunities for me to roll with, but I think I was going to go off of a home turn, and that's what I was slightly rolling with. I think it would have probably been safer to use a tutor or a blazing. An extra 4 damage, because he takes 4 damage here. And we decide a little bit on it. We got a little think tank going on right now. And I had fun with it. I was having a little bit of fun with it. I was like, you know what? Let's, instead of just, you know, going blazing off the tutor, because we can get an extra 4 damage. We could probably just go with something a little bit more fun. I was also contemplating as well to play the to find the lesson in lava as well. But yeah, we go with a more fun approach to this rather than just a more safe, I guess. And we it's not as bad as we could have gone, but we get we roll up, we get the 2 cards off the banish. We luckily get 2 blues, and it was a. It could have been worse with the card that we find off of the 2 blues off the Kano, which turns out to be a scolding. So we go with that and just shoot for another 2. It's whatever.
Going in for 2.
So with that in mind, he gets a little bit of damage. Which probably could have been the same ordeal. And we're just taking 2 off of the blazing if I went for the blazing on tutor. So he's actually open right now. I think I have blazing, blue, red flare. There's a possibility of me not getting what I need. If it could be a 1 cost or higher, then it might be trouble. Because you have to banish a card that you want to play with the free line spell of wildfire, blank spell, and then blazing. So basically I can just roll to my turn, take the 4. I need an extra blue, of course. Find what's over off of the Kano and then go with flare. Red flare type of thing.
What's that?
Oh,
Keep your hand up a little bit.
I was a little bit too far forward.
I just want to look forward and see your whole hand
I'll take 4.
Yeah, I'll just take 4. I think it was down to 13 at this point. And unfortunately, John was having a pretty bad luck of pitch problems for sure. And we're gonna just go ahead and roll with a already buffed there. Because as the once great Tog, Master Tog says, because I've actually had this debate with him. I'm thinking to myself, if you got an extra blue, why don't you just Kano, see what you have instead of being stuck with only 1 floating and it's a 2 cost on top. I do have 2 cards, but then I would be losing blazing. If you have 2 blues and then a flare, I like Kanoing first to see what the cost would be, but then we get kind of lucky to get the 1 cost away off the top and still keep blazing. So there's pros and cons, I guess you could say, to shooting the flare first before Kanoing. But we can't use all the cards in our hand, which is completely fine because here he's just going for a another romping club turn, and we overpitch having 2. We see a blue on top and put blazing on there, and we get there with a 32 damage line. And yeah, it was pretty rough for John to have a rough go of it because he was having a whole bunch of reds at the beginning, basically. Reds and like 1 or 2 yellows.
Floating Metacarpus to 1. Coming for 6. 8.
It's one of those games that it was can't really do much with it when it's just RNG against somebody that's heavy. guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be round 3 for everybody, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, the pitch turned over. Literally 3 hands in a row, all fucking reds. What do you do?